Hello, SAC fans. I'm Patrick Britz, and here's your SAC Daily Dose for Monday, March 26, 2018. Hope you all had a great weekend, and I'm sure everyone is excited about the upcoming men's and women's Final Four. Here's what's happening today. First of all, sorry so late we're getting this out today. I had a lot going on with meetings, teleconferences, and we have a big athletics directors meeting tomorrow and Wednesday as well. So apologies for getting this out late. First up, had a busy weekend with the spring sports, and despite the not-so-spring-like weather, most of the scheduled games were able to be played. In men's lacrosse, Coker, Lenoir-Rhyne, LMU, and Queens all won SAC games, and Joe Beduo, sorry Joe if I butchered that name, from LR was named the AstroTurf Offensive Player of the Week for the second time this year. After scoring 8 goals and handing out 2 assists in a midweek clash with Queens, he leads the SAC in goals with 42, and is second in total points with 56. Coker goalie Chris Hagee was named Defensive Player of the Week after helping the Cobras to 2 wins while only giving up 9 goals and making 18 total saves. In women's lacrosse, Catawba and Queens each picked up league wins, and Hannah Scott from Queens was named AstroTurf Offensive Player of the Week after scoring 12 goals and assisting on 6 others in 3 games for the Royals as they went 2-1 on the week. Lenoir-Rhyne's goalie, Ines Fleck, pardon me again if I butchered that name, earned her second Player of the Week honor, making 8 saves in the midweek win over Queens, and then made 9 saves in the Bears' loss to number 11 in the nation, Rollins. The win over Queens on last week was history-making, I should say, in as much as that was the first time Queens has lost a SAC women's lacrosse game in conference history. This is the 5th year that we've had the sport, and this was the first time Queens had lost. So historic run by them and historic win for the Bears. Keeping with women's lacrosse, yesterday Wingate and St. Leo played in a non-conference matchup, and the Bulldogs lost 18-6. That wasn't the important part, though. The 2 teams dedicated the game to the fight against multiple sclerosis, which is a disease that attacks the central nervous system, disrupting the flow of information between the brain and the body. The disease affects more than 400,000 people here in the U.S. and 2.5 million worldwide. The game was played in honor of Wingate Shannon O'Neill's father, Brian O'Neill, who passed away due to multiple sclerosis. Well done, ladies, and once again proving that the SAC is more about just wins and losses. So congratulations, ladies. Thanks for doing that. Next up, tennis regular season is heating up, and Lenoir-Rhyne's Paul Lenz was named the AstroTurf Player of the Week after picking up a pair of singles wins over Wingate and Carson Newman, and also winning both of his doubles matches during the week. On the women's side, Carson Newman's Jill Corsato Osianka, again, pardon the pronunciation, was named Player of the Week after picking up straight set wins in singles versus Lenoir-Rhyne and Coker, and also notching both of her doubles wins as well. Lots of lacrosse and tennis matches going on this week, so make sure you check our website for the latest results. Tomorrow, AstroTurf baseball, softball, and track players and athletes of the week will be announced. Some of the baseball games got postponed this weekend, so their series are wrapping up actually as we speak, and the softball update will be given on Wednesday. Finally today, it's not an official SAC sport, but we would like to congratulate the bowling team from Lincoln Memorial University for winning the East Coast Conference title over the weekend. The Lady Rail Splitters defeated Franklin Pierce 4-1 in a winner-take-all best-of-7 Baker match yesterday to win the title. We'll post a link to that story below if you want to read more, but congrats to LMU for that win. Now, for everyone's favorite part of the show, the famous sports quote. Real simple one today from former NFL great and sports broadcaster Ahmad Rashad. Perhaps the greatest glory of sport is that it teaches us so much about life itself. I think that women's lacrosse story we just talked about with Wingate and St. Leo is proof of that. You can find links to all these stories I discussed in the description below and more on our homepage, thesac.com. Make sure to give us a thumbs up by liking the video and share it with your family and friends. Be sure to join us again for the next installment of the SAC Daily Dose on Wednesday Have a great week, everyone.